Okay, hey. I am winded. The sun's going down, and you can see where I am now. I am way up in the mountains outside Sedona, in this beautiful, beautiful place. And I came up this valley, and you can see my cars way, way in the distance. And I traversed this rock and that cliff and carried all this gear, hoping to get a good drone shot before sundown, but I didn't give myself enough time today. But look what I found. This is the remains of a very, very, very old Native American dwelling. And you can see how it's slowly falling apart down the mountainside. Let's go up into this thing and have a look. What a cool spiritual place to be, especially this time of day. Look at this. Hand-built walls. Unfortunately, it looks like people have probably come here. And this is a place that I saw a long, long time ago, or one of them. And they've made campfires and messes, but it's still mostly intact. And it is cool. And it's way up here. Look at this. This is more accurate the time of day, right about here, what I'm seeing with my naked eye. But this camera has the way of boosting everything. Anyway, let's see if we can get up here and check it out. You know, apparently these stones were probably placed here a good 1,000 years ago. Ugh. Let me climb up this cliff here. There we go. Look at that. And this region is the Hopi and the Zuni and the Havasupai, all kinds of different Native American groups. And apparently, a lot of these just disappeared one day. Probably drought. Look at this. That's the floor, and this was their view. For safety and protection and making sure nobody else came up and attacked. Now, when I was up in these mountains a long time ago, the ground was littered with pottery shards and pieces. And I have a feeling that people probably come and taken advantage of that and over the years and removed parts. And look at this construction here. This is an original piece of wood that's still, let's see if I can get focus here. It's getting pretty dark. Let me see. Camera's not too happy about focusing in the dark. There we go. I'll lock that. There we go. Look at that. It's an original piece of wood, still built into the wall. This is probably part of the floor. And all this mud was hand pressed into these rocks. And there's not a water around here, so this mud was placed by somebody's fingers a long, long time ago. You can still see their finger marks in there. Look at that. So cool. And the view. Oh, unbelievable. So, that's where I am right now. Checking out this magnificent place made by people a long, long, long time ago. It's cool. It's real cool. I say it every time. Life is short, and this is a really big world, and there's so much to do and to see. So go do it. Go see it. Let my sweet friend Octavia, who passed away of cancer this year, after a long battle at the age of 50, let her be the example of life is short, so go live it. Go see it. Come see this. It's everything you would imagine it would be. And in person, it's absolutely breathtaking. I'll leave you with a little bit of silence.